Hey guys, Linda here. Welcome back to AdoreR. Hope everyone's having a great day today and staying safe out there. Today I'm coming to you with my May wrap up, and at the end of the wrap up I'm going to do my June TBR. So this is a May wrap up, June TBR all together, and maybe a little book haul. For May I started out with 11 books, but then I added 2 more because I was reading on this also. I forgot to, when I did my video, I forgot to add this. And then I also saw this I wanted to read, so I added these 2. So I ended up with 13 books for May. But I've only finished 8 of them, and I still have 5 more from May, and I'm just going to take those 5 and add to my June TBR. So let's get started here. I'm just going to go back over these and let you know. I'm not going to go and do a synopsis or anything or what my thoughts are. I'm just going to tell you what I rated it and if I'm going to keep it or not. So let's start off with this. This is Flirting with Fire by, I think I said Pepper Rain last night, but her name is Piper. Let me get that corrected. Piper Rain, Flirting with Fire. And I don't think I mentioned that this was in a series. This is in the Blue Collar Brothers series, and this was book number 1. I love this cover. I gave it 3.5 stars. It's not anything I want to read again, so I will be donating this to the library. And next I have A Beautiful Wedding. This is just a little novella to The Beautiful Disaster by Jamie McGuire. I'll just be adding this to my, because I did keep Beautiful Disaster, so I'll just be adding this to the Beautiful Disaster, just putting it with that book. Is this something I want to read again? No, but I just don't want to get rid of it because I did keep the Beautiful Disaster, and I'll just be adding this with the Beautiful Disaster, but I probably won't ever read it again. Next I have Sarah McLean, Brazen and the Beast. This is in the Bare Knuckle Bastard series. This is book number 2. I did enjoy this. I gave it 3.5 stars though. It wasn't anything I want to keep, so I will be donating this to the library. And then we have The Red Ledger by Meredith Wilde. This is book number 1 in the the Red Ledger series, Reborn. I was going to read the second book in this, but I didn't feel like reading it. I was like, I'll just wait because there's some other books that I want to read. So I'm not going to, I said I was going to add it to my TBR for June, but I'm not going to add it because I stopped some other books and I was like, I can't read all these books. So it was something else I wanted to read more than I wanted to read book 2 in this, but I do have book 2 and I will be reading it. I don't know when, maybe in July, hopefully. But not now because I wanted to read something else. But I did enjoy this and I will be keeping this. I finally finished this book up. I started this in the end of December, and it done took me this long to finish it, and I did have this on my May TBR. I finally finished it. I finished it today. I'll tell you a little bit about this because I didn't have this in my reading update. Looking Inside by Bev Carey, and this is a steamy and hot romance. So if you don't like a lot of sexual content, I'm giving my disclaimer. You might not want to read this. This is on Eleanor Briggs and what is his name? I think his name is Trey Riordan. And it all starts when she's at her sister's apartment and she sees Trey in the next building over. He's in the bedroom with this female and she sees them making out, and then Eleanor start fantasizing about Trey, and then she start voyeurism, a little bit of voyeurism going on here because she's always watching him in his bedroom because he don't never close his curtain, and he gets a couple of females coming over. Yeah, and she start fantasizing about him, and then she start doing some little recon work, finding out who he is and what he do, and then she's a librarian. I like to read about the librarian, and she finds out that the library is throwing some kind of, where she work at, is throwing some kind of read-in or something, and she find out that Trey is going to be there. So she get all dressed up, it's not her character because she have on a short mini skirt, and yeah, she get all dressed up, sexy and stuff, and go to this read-in. It's just a shut-in. You can't take your cell phones or nothing like that. It's just you need to bring a book, and they just having a read-in. And she see him in there, and she sit in front of him, and yes, she start doing all this stuff, till she catches his attention, and it goes from there with them, yeah. But I enjoyed it. in the middle part of this book, I just lost interest and I just quit reading it. But I didn't want to DNF. I wanted to find out what was going to happen. So I went back and read the rest of it, and I'll give it 3.5 stars. But like I said, it got a lot of sexual content. If that's not for you, you probably won't read this. And I won't be reading this again. This will be getting donated to the library. But Bev Carey is one of my favorite writers. I still read book by her because I like her writing. But this one just didn't do it for me. And next I have Hole Punch. I finished this. This is like a romantic comedy here. This cover, yeah, they could have did better with this cover. I was like, come on now. This is by Susan Renee, but I did enjoy the story. There's another one I give 3.5 stars to, and it'll be donated to the library. And then I had 2 ebooks that I read. Let me pull those up right quick. Teacher's Pet Wolf. I enjoyed this one. And this is in the, what series is this? This is the Werewolf and Shift Shifter series. But they're all going to be on different couples. I hope you can see it there. I love this cover. I love all the blue in here. I love this. And the moon in the background because it's going to be on some werewolves, of course. And like I said, it's the Werewolf and Shift Shifter series. This is book number 3. And I will be going back and reading some more books by Katie Wilde. I enjoyed the story, but it's nothing I would, like want to go back and read again. But she's a good writer. I really enjoy the story, so I will be continuing to read. I don't know if she got 2 more books in this series. I need to read book 1 and book 2. And I don't know if she got anything else out the book after this book right here. I don't know. But if it is, I'll probably be reading that whole series because I really did enjoy the book. And yeah, this is another one with a lot of sexual content. I gave it 3.5 stars. And next up I had, let's see here, I'm going to buy a thread. I really enjoyed this by Lucy Score. I gave this 4 stars. Really enjoyed it. I think I gave it 4 or 4.5 stars. I really enjoyed it. And I did purchase this, so I'll show you that now. I did purchase this book because I really enjoyed it. If you like a rom-com, you like the grumpy boss scenario, office romance scenario, then this would be for you. Really enjoyed it. Highly recommend it. Let's see here. I'll go ahead and do my little book haul in here too. Right quick. I've already opened this up. I don't want to be struggling with this. Here it is. This is a long book. Yeah, because even though I enjoyed this, when I was going through it, I was like, boy, this is going on forever. I'm like, how far do I have to go? It is a big book. Let me see how many pages in here. Let's see here. 570 pages. But I did enjoy the book. It was a fast read, but yeah, it did go on for a while. But I really enjoyed it, and here it is. I had to do it. I had to get it because I love this book. It was funny. I love the main male character in here because he was he didn't know what to do with what is her name? Oh my goodness, what's her name? Did I write her name down somewhere? Let me see, find out what her name is if I can find it. Allie Morales. Yes, he didn't know what to do. Look, here go the name right here. I'm looking all over. When you're looking for something, you can't see it, but his name was Dominique and her name was Allie. I really highly recommend Lucy Score by Thread. Enjoyed it, and of course, I will be keeping this because I done bought it. So that's that. So let's get to my TBR here for June. Just gonna go back over the book. I already went over this. I'm reading this. This is the book I'm reading on now because I did finish up looking inside. So I'm reading Kathleen Korbel's Dangerous Temptation, and this is dealing with elves. He's a human and she's an elf. Reading on that right now. It's taking me a while to finish this, but I will finish it. Then I got Deborah Kemp's Black Eyed Susan. Not going to go over that because I already showed you these. Ask Me Why. These are the books I need to finish for May. Gentleman's Center by Jodi and Malpas. Ask Me Why by Harloe Rae. And then I got Hard Rules by Lisa Renee Jones. So I will be finishing these up in June. So I'm just putting these on my June TBR. Let me move this out the way because I got quite a few books here that I'm reading in June. That's what happened when you have a whole bunch of books. You can't decide what you want to put on your TBR or what. So for June, I'm going to be reading Victoria Dahl's A Little Bit Wilde, a historical. I'm not going to read any of the back of these because, yeah, this video is going to be too long. But I will be reading this. It sounded interesting. I'm not going to read. Look, I'm so tempted to read this, but I'm not going to do it. A Little Bit Wild by Victoria Dahl. I'm a fan of her. She, if you like historical like I do, I highly, highly recommend her writing, but it has a lot of, her writing has a lot of sexual content. Warning, sexual content. Then I got Victoria Thompson, Playing with Fire. Look at that cover. I think I'm going to start collecting these old historical covers. Look at there. Beautiful. Then I got this little book here. I wouldn't even consider this. This is going to be like a little novella. This is like 100 and some pages. I'm going to read this by Sylvia Day. I got this out of the Romance Reveal book box. Butterfly and Frost. So I'm putting that on the TBR for June. I want to read this. This is book 1 in the Four Horsemen series, Pestilence by Laura Thalassa. I know I'm probably messing that last name up. But this is going to be on the Four Horsemen, and they're going to be wreaking havoc on Earth. They come to destroy Earth, I guess. I don't know, something like that. But going to be some romance going on. So, yeah, I'm all in. And I love this cover. I think I'm just going to buy this whole series for the covers on here. These covers are nice. She already got book 2 out. I think that is War. And you can read these on Kindle Unlimited for free if you got Kindle Unlimited. But I went ahead and bought this one because I love the cover. Next up I have Hook Shot by Kennedy Ryan. So let me get another read in by Kennedy Ryan. This is book 2 in the, oh, is this book 2 or book 3? I can't remember. It's 2 or 3 in the Hoops. I could call it Hooks, but it's Hoops series. I think I'm gonna go back and get book 1 and 2 just to have it. But I think I read the synopsis of 1 and 2. I think this is book 3. I wish they had it on the side here, but I don't know. But I think she got 2 other books out in the Hoop series. I think I'm going to go ahead and get it just because it's Kennedy Ryan. Go ahead and get those 2 and to complete the series. But I will be reading that one. And this is I think they're all basketball players. Then I got this one. I got this from Book Outlet. This was going to be like on our, I think she's a chef. I like reading about chef too, about the chef occupation. I think I told you I mentioned on here I like different occupations in my romance, like a teacher or a ball. I would love. Have any of you read a book on a romance on a ballerina or anything? If you have, mention it below. Let me know what it was so I can go check it out, because I want to read a book on about a ballerina or something like that. I read one before. I think it was a Silhouette. I think he was a cop and she was a ballerina. I got to find that book now. I want to read it. But anyway, here you go. You got Lush, a delicious novel. I wanted this supposed to be a series too. I don't know. But it's by Lauren Dane. So I think Lauren Dane, she writes spicy romances too. So I wanted to check this one out. See what that is about. Like I said, I think I got that from Book Outlet. And then this is my book from another book from the Romance Reveal book box. And this is called Sex Material by Victoria Ashley. I wanted to give this a try. And look at his eyes, if you can see. This is a beautiful cover. And look at those eyes. Okay, yeah, I'll be mesmerized. So I got that too. So I think I got about 14 books here. So wish me luck on finish. I'm going to try to finish these first and then start on these. Hopefully I can do that. But the next, after I finish this, I want to read this. So hopefully I'm going to try to get through these first in June and then finish up. Some of these will probably go on July. But that's all I got for now. That was my May wrap up and my June TBR and my little book haul with By Thread there. Get that back over here. Look at that. Look how thick that is. Yeah. But that's it for now. That's all I have for now. Oh, I had 2 more books. I'm sorry. Did I show you? I'm sorry. I was through, but I forgot I had 2 ebooks there. Because I think I mentioned I wanted to do some ebooks. So let me show you the 2 ebooks I had. I was almost gone there. Let's see if I can find the ebooks. Yeah, the first up is going to be, I hope you can see it. The Surviving Trace. So I wanted to try that. I think this is a time travel. She's going to go back in time and fall in love with this guy. So that sounded interesting. And I love this cover. The clock with her inside the clock. That's beautiful. Beautiful. I'll just buy that for the cover. And next I have, here's another beautiful cover. The Midwinter Mail Order Bride. Mail Order Bride. So I was like, okay. And this is by Kati Wilde. The Deadland series. And I saw this cover because I was looking for another book in the Werewolf and Shapeshifter series. But I saw this. Yeah, I forgot all about the Shapeshifter series when I saw this cover. See, he got this big cape on. I was like, is this going to be a historical or something? So I was like, let me try it out. And this is the Midwinter Mail Order Bride. So I'm going to try this out. Check it out. Now, I don't think it's probably going to be like a little novella or something like that. Maybe. So it might not take me that long to read it. So yeah, those are my 2 ebooks. Now I'm finished. So that's all I have for now. Like I said, it's 14 books that I hope I can get through. Hopefully. Like I said, I'm going to start just DNFing some books if I don't like it and move on. Keep my fingers crossed that I do that. But that's all I have for now. Continue to enjoy your day. Be safe out there and take care of yourself. And I'll see you later. Bye.